Pro X30. Round 4 is underway down to turn number 1. Oh, and way off for Massimino. Big time moment for the number 5. All the way into the grass right off the bat. And he'll drop way outside of the window. Lawrence, Garrison, and then Ruben Moya into third.
A disastrous start, a disastrous one for Massimino as a result of that off track. And now he's all the way back past the 20s in a disastrous beginning to the run for the number 5. Some battle in the back, but Lawrence trying to do one thing, win and be able to prove he can win here in the U.S. We've seen him fall off before yesterday. Now it's the matter of seeing how today goes for that field. Norberg yet again did not get a good fire off, as touched upon, had made some adjustments, and right now those adjustments seen him the wrong direction right now in this race.
Yeah, Ty Fisher with a great start here on the TB kart. He's rolled all the way up into 5th. Jake Drew with a nice turnaround here as the outside lane was good. Besides Paulie, the inside lane actually kind of got burned more so. It's Austin Garrison still, though, nipping at the heels of Gus Lawrence in the early stages. Vasquez Jr., and there is Flying Ryan getting a bumper full of Alan Isambard through turns 4 and 5. My goodness, is it hairy back here. Caden McQueen, Diego Ramos trapped around the Rocket Racing Company driver.
But today in the races has been able to power his way ahead. 4 moves, 2 karts with some issues. That includes the 64 machine.
Blake Nash, Colin Lloyd colliding down at turn number 2. They were fighting for the 17th spot. We saw Diego Ramos be able to get by. Isambard is a big off there for Aiden Ingrata. The 55 going wide up the hill. Coming under pressure here. Ty Fisher with a big run. Can the rookie make a move? Inside. And got him. P4 for Fisher now through turn number 12.
Yeah, Lawrence trying to do everything he can to build up a cushion right now, but we know Austin Garrison is very much so fast to be able to close up. Is very dedicated in terms of his focus.
As mentioned by Alex, there is the cooler temperatures, the cooler conditions. That might help keep the tires a bit lower and more in that nice window and be maybe a bit more forgiving. You see Ryan Norberg now really struggling to make every move stick. We saw Alan Isambard slam the door shut on the champ. Let's see what happens here for third. Ty Fisher. A little mistake there. Ruben Moya pointing. And is that a point to let him go on by or a point more? Yes. Ruben Moya, a very patient and veteran maneuver there. Ruben broke onto the scene here in the U.S. with his first ever race here, heat number 1 at the Super Nationals, having a ton of aggression, defending lap after lap after qualifying on the pole.
So Norberg is really dialed in. Whatever they made adjustment-wise seems to be working now all of a sudden in that kart, as there goes another swap. A bit of contact. Fisher with Norberg able to hold on to it as Fisher loses the spot to Moya.
So the PSL Beer Alert is beginning to hit its stride, and you can see the difference in line, knowing how to follow there for the pair. Now, Fisher, even in the wake of Moya, was able to take the wider arc, but I think still, yeah, he left the door open way too wide for Ryan to just let him stay there. He goes by, looking around and trying to see, all right, if I can start to back up my corner entry, be easier on the front tires, maybe lower the minimum speed a little bit or wait to put the power down. Norberg, his charge continues. Let's see if he tries to pull the pin. Is he close enough down at turn number 2 on the bumper of Moya? Not quite confident enough. In fact, Moya a little bit narrow on the entry there.
Had a feeling of that block, I think, and now Moya. There's the pin, there's the drop, there's the pass, and yet again, Norberg making it look simple and easy.
And Jake Drew, off that great start, has faded backwards all the way down to 12th behind Finnegan Bailiff, as there was a big send and a half for Ty Fisher, all over the place trying to find a little more speed and continue to push. And Ramos is going to take advantage. He'll slip on by down the inside in 12. 2 to go, and that's where the action may lie. It may also end up back for 4th. Ramos is closing in on Ruben Moya, 2.5 tenths away for P4. So 2nd and 3rd are close. Ramos is right there now on Moya as they go down through turns 4 and 5. And Garrison's number 6 now outside the draft of Lawrence.
Yeah, Norberg's now within drafting distance to at least battle for second step of the podium. try and make it a team 1-2 if he can. And that's going to be a big accomplishment for RPG here today if they can secure that. All while Ramos, looking inside, got a little bit too deep. Had to back it off to avoid contact with Moya. Moya holding on for now as they work their way through the corners, coming up to the white flag this time by.
Little mistake there out of Diego cost him the run onto the straightaway. He'll have to spend the rest of the lap closing on in. These two are ready to duke it out again, but this time it won't be for the win. Gus Lawrence well up the road. Austin Garrison versus Ryan Norberg for P2 today. Garrison knows he's there. He's going to start kind of covering off the inside down in 4 and 5. And down to the infield for the final time here, Justin.
Final chances here. Norberg takes a peek to the outside. Tries to get a diamond cut. Now goes back in line, setting things up back for 11. We've seen many drivers go for an underspeed to block coming out of the corner. This time Garrison gets it timed up right. Norberg tries it from the outside. Now looks for a peek down through 12. Tries to get the peel down as Garrison goes for the block.
Nothing quite there. Final time. They'll drag race again to the line, but out front, we don't know when he'll be back, but he is going to make the most of the opportunity. Gus Lawrence wins round 4 of the SKUSA Pro Tour. And to the line, Garrison, by 5 thousandths of a second, hangs on over Ryan Norberg for P2. Norberg, third at the line. Moya hangs on over Diego Ramos. Ty Fisher with another impressive result.